What's next for me is the question that people have been asking me. I got history with the 155 champ. If it's a title shot at 808 classes, sign your boy up. If it's a Conor McGregor fight again, I signed the dotted line. The Max Holloway's first annual Golf Classic was amazing, man. It was so amazing, you know. Shout out to Daniel Cormier, Cub Swanson, John Anik, Justin Gaethje, the champ, coming through, spending time and raising money for a good cause. And talking about raising money, we actually smashed the goal. We had this goal and idea like raising, like 100 to 150K. We ended up raising well over 300K. So it's really good. It went really well, and I can't wait. Make sure you guys go to maxhollowayfoundation.com so you guys can check out the foundation, stay up to date, because we are doing another golf classic around this time next year. And don't be these guys. I know there's a lot of guys hitting me up like the week of, like, hey, can we get a team in? Can we get a team in? Get in early. Make sure you guys go to the site, subscribe to the site so you can get the newsletter when we are looking for teams and when the next date is. Because shout out to Couple A Golf Club. They gave us love. My man Brian Smith, Daniel Motley, Tim Simpson, all of them, all the head guys on top of the foundation. It was an amazing day, and we did a lot, and I'm just glad that we can help my community. The first annual Golf Classic, the funds that we raised are going towards Westside Striking, which is very dear to me. It's a kickboxing/boxing club out here in YNI. It's also a nonprofit, so if you guys want to, head on over there and help support the kids that way. You can donate to the Holloway Foundation, Max Holloway Foundation, or you can donate straight to them, which is also amazing. We got them, we got Sea Rider Production, something that I was a part of in high school, so I'm glad I get to give back. And then we also got Home Lodge. Cancer is very close to me. I lost a bunch of family members, and I even got a bunch of surviving family members from cancer. So being able to donate to them is super huge. And this is only the cusp, man. We're talking to a lot of guys, a lot of different organizations, because like I said, it doesn't start here. Yeah, we had a great start. Now let's keep it rolling. Help me, help others, and you guys are the real ones. Because without your guys' support, I wouldn't be able to do this for my community. So thank you guys. At Sea Rider Production, I was a cameraman and I was in front of the camera a bunch, and it was good fun. I love Sea Rider Production. It made me fall in love with videography and photography, and it was just cool. Shout out to my teacher, John Allen, which he was there. One of the guys that helped, shape me into shape when I was in school. So he's a real legend. And yeah, Sea Rider Productions is great. If you don't know them, take a look, research Sea Rider Productions, and you can see, man, it's a program that's been killing it for years. And I'm glad that I can finally give back. It gave me so much, so now I have the opportunity to give back, and it's amazing. The plans of the charity going forward is just to keep on crushing numbers, man. Keep on crushing numbers, and crushing numbers, we need your help. Like I said, make sure you guys go to maxhollowayfoundation.com, subscribe so you can get the newsletter, the emails, and look out for the second Golf Classic. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing, and I just can't wait, man. You guys thought this first one was good. There's a lot of things that we can smooth over and figure out, so I'm excited. We set the bar high on the first one, and we plan with the team, me and the team plan on absolutely crushing it. So like I said, go to maxhollowayfoundation.com, subscribe, get the newsletter, get the emails, and stay up to date with us. Because if you want to join the second one, don't be like what I said before. A lot of guys was harassing me, hey, can we get a team? Can we get a team? No, guys. When it comes out, that's the team, that's the number. Get in while you can. I mean, I've been in so much of these fight weeks. They all kind of seem to just blend in with each other, Of course, it was Conor McGregor. It was huge, The ticket prices was insane. It was just crazy, man. For me personally, I attack every fight week the same, so I gotta stay locked in. I gotta stay in the mode. But everybody around me and everybody I talk to, people who went, to like the World Series game, talked to me and told me, man, they went to the World Series game where it was I forget what game it was, game 4 or 5, where they went extra innings and they played almost two full games pretty much. And that was electricity, he said. But they said it was nothing like how it was in there. They said the electricity in there was crazy, was unreal. I mean, you had that big Patty fight right before us, right? What he did. So I'm sure the crowd was bumping for that. And then, sucks our fight happened the way it happened, but the walkout and stuff was amazing for both of us, I believe. And I've been in these moments so much times that I gotta kind of deal with it and kind of like numb it. So I feel numb to it because I gotta go out there and perform, right? And you still gotta live in the moment, but a lot of people around me was saying, "Man, this is unreal," and I take their words. They've been around me so long, and they've been to a bunch of my big fights. So for them to say that, then that means a lot. So I think it was a huge fight week. It was crazy, and I was glad I got to be a part of it. The face-offs, during after the press conference, I think that was our first face-off that we did. The meta glasses, man, in his face, and he told me took him off. I really like those glasses. I was glad I got to get it back after. You guys saw the footage. It freaking broke the internet, and it was just amazing, man. I really like those glasses. I was bummed, man. I got a scratch on one of the lens now. Connor owes me for that. So at the end of the day, all jokes aside, being a part of that moment, having moments like that, 300 moments, and not even wasn't even a fighting thing. It was just a regular face-off thing, and having that moment was super cool and super awesome that everybody, everybody was a part of it. Everybody got to see it, and they got to see it from my point of view too, which is pretty sick. Him grabbing it and him getting in my face. So at the end of the day, I was glad I wear the meta glasses because that's gonna be an unforgettable moment for quite some time now. Fight night is fight night, like I said, man. Like I said, fight week, fight night. I kind of need to dumb it down because I need to go out there and perform, right? So I'm kind of numb to it at this point in my career. I feel like, yeah, I get goosebumps. Yeah, I get pumped up. I get nerves just like everybody else, but I still got to go out there and perform. So fight night was crazy though. I didn't even know I was going to have that special walkout with the ladies that made me look like I was walking out on water. I found out literally 2 minutes. It was like, oh, we need to get you early. You got to do it for your walkout. I was like, what happened? He's like, oh, we're blacking out your walkout. I'm like, who told me this? I guess so, my management team didn't tell me. I guess they had an email and never opened it. But, all jokes aside, it was big fight night feels. It was great. Facing anybody, I mean, this wasn't my first time facing somebody, double digits later. At the end of the day, with Connor, it was a fight, you know what I mean? It was just another fight to me. The fight went the way it went. It's, you know what I mean? I feel bad for the fans. And it's just crazy, for the dude to be talking about how it was slippery because of the dry ice or whatever. I don't know what he's talking about because I didn't fall. And him talking about this generational beating, dude is delusional because to me he felt slow in there. He felt slow. He looked old. If there was gonna be a generational beating, it wasn't gonna be on his end. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't gonna be coming from his side. So at the end of the day, I feel bad for the fans. It was a big event. A lot of people spent a lot of money. Shout out to them to come to support, but had the man weak in the knees from the beginning, I guess. Me and my family, shout out to Rocket Ohuna, had us looking right. Everybody was talking about the outfit that we came in, the royalty colors that was using. This is everything that I imagined before it there, and it coming to fruition was amazing. And being able to share some of Hawaiian history to the world was great, and I loved every second of it. My fight night outfit was the first time really that I really wanted to get back to my roots, my Hawaiian roots, that is. And I wanted a cape and everything, but Rocket Ahuna, he's a stylist. He came up with that thing where he came up with that how you could see it kind of looked like a cape, but it wasn't on the top part of my suit. And it was amazing, man. He absolutely killed it. If you guys loved it, go check out his stuff. He got an IG at Rocket Ahuna, and go support local, man. He's a local boy, so we had the support, and I'm glad I got support from him because he absolutely killed it. We gave him an idea, and he just run with it, and he absolutely destroyed it, and I was glad that the world got to see it. What's next for me is the question that people have been asking me, and to be quite honest, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what's next. I don't know if, we see Connor out there telling us, calling for me, want it to be next year. I'm down for that, but I don't know what UFC want, So at the end of the day, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to go get back in the gym. After I spend some time and enjoy my family, of course. We got some plans that I need to do and some family stuff I need to take care of. But if it's Connor next year, great. If it's a title shot at some type of weight class, great. You know, I win at 170. The 70 champ or the 70 champs team is not liking what I said, which just blew my mind because I wasn't being disrespectful. I just was kind of caught off guard about the situation, and I just said what a lot of people was probably thinking. So I'm the bad guy, but it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, if it's there, I got history with the 155 champ, and I know that he probably wants to get down back. So if it's a title shot at either weight classes, sign your boy up. If it's a Conor McGregor fight again, I signed the dotted line. Talking about belts, I'm owed the UFC. I'm owed the Conor McGregor belt, the money belt. So you guys gotta send me that because I really don't wanna go to UFC.com and buy my own and walk around and be that guy, you know. So at the end of the day, send me my belt. I did it. I want it. It is what it is.